Hey, real quick before you guys watch this video, I just want to say that when I went to edit this video, I discovered that there is a bit of a weird sound with the audio in this. I don't know what it is. It's not in any of the other videos I recorded in the same session, but if you could please look over this audio issue, I hope you still enjoy my review of The Batman. I'm sure this will probably be on the shelves before this video gets posted because I'm a little bit slacking these days, but nonetheless, we're going to talk about the brand new The Batman coming soon, if not out already when this video gets posted, to Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K. Here we have the 4K from Warner Brothers, and it's an interesting take on Batman. Now, you've heard people refer to it as Emo Batman. I've referred to it as Emo Batman, which is kind of what it is. You got Robert Pattinson, who people still want to associate with being Edward from Twilight, even though he's proven that he's a good actor at this point. He's the one taking over the role of Bruce Wayne. And we join him this time in year 3 of being Batman. And he's kind of got the system set up with Gordon, who isn't the commissioner yet, but he brings in Batman to help investigate things, especially in this case when some very higher up politicians for Gotham are turning up dead, and the guy leaving the clues, who just so happens to be the Riddler, very interesting take on the Riddler here, is kind of implying that there's corruption in the system of Gotham. So Batman comes forward and takes the role to kind of uncover the truth and kind of realizes that the truth kind of connects to him. And the thing about this is now I want to say up front, I like this Batman. I like this movie. But even I will admit that for some reason now, maybe it's because of how we've been kind of trained to interpret these Batman movies, it feels like something is a little bit off. And I don't know what. Like, this definitely is more of a, Christian Bale Batman rather than a Michael Keaton Batman, which just seems very, much more reality-based in some regards. And I guess, like, maybe even more so than any of these Batman movies that we've had that I can think of, the Batman particularly tends to play more upon the detective aspect of Batman as he's investigating and trying to figure out what's going on. There is action. Maybe not as much action as what you want, but there is action. There is definitely some extended action scenes. And, it holds your attention good enough, but definitely way more detective-y than the previous ones we've seen. Now, that being said, the movie is 3 hours long, which I think is a little bit long. I feel like we could have nipped some stuff here and there and still got the same result. But you do get, some very distinguished Batman characters here. You get Catwoman, who is, I believe, played by Lenny Kravitz's daughter, Zoë Kravitz, I think, which she's hot, and she does a good job as Catwoman, so I'm going to give her credit for that. Maybe she isn't Michelle Pfeiffer, but she's good enough. You get a very interesting take of the Penguin from Colin Farrell. And like I said, then you get the Riddler, played by the man who, well, I don't know his name offhand. It may be on here. I know it's not. But he was the awkward kid from Little Miss Sunshine. And definitely a good actor in his own regard. Very Zodiac-y on the Riddler. And some people might like that, some people might not. Now, I have a friend that loves Batman. I thought he loved Batman as much as I did. But he didn't like this. And he said he couldn't really finish it. So, me, on the other hand, I stuck with it, started late. I like the use of Nirvana's Something in the Way. And, when this thing wraps up and reveals all it's going to reveal, I think it leaves you satisfied enough. And, hey, I'm all for a second Batman movie, or the Batman movie. Even if kind of part of me wishes that, kind of wishes we got the Ben Affleck version of this. Of course, now, mild spoiler alert, all signs point towards the Joker being in the next one that they do, and I'm kind of ready for that. I feel like we need more Joker, and I think maybe we're finally ready for somebody else to play the Joker. That's not Jared Leto, no offense to him, but I don't think he quite hit the mark we wanted on that particular character. Nonetheless, this will be out with over 2 hours of special features. That is going to be on the Blu-ray of this. There's actually a separate Blu-ray in here that you'll see here that actually has, or use this code so y'all can't steal it. There we have our 4K. Very, very good 4K. It looks more like film. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's shot on film, but it looks filmish. There is the Blu-ray, and then here's a whole disc of nothing but special features for this movie. So yeah, it's definitely worth watching. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. But like I said, even I feel like there's something missing. Robert Pattinson did a good job. And like I said, you get, making of documentary, deleted scenes, anatomy of a car chase, Batman Genesis becoming Catwoman, and more. Plus, there's a pretty cool deleted scene with a character that you probably would have liked to see more of in this movie. But nonetheless, it's the Batman. It's 3.5 out of 5. It's better than some people want to give it credit for, but it's not necessarily the greatest thing you're ever going to see. And it's by all means available now. So check her out.